Not hopeful today. Spinning ball of death. Here we go.
Okay, I'll call the meeting to order and welcome everybody. We'll go around the table and introduce ourselves. We'll start with Paula.
Paula, Jaconetty, Clerk and Recorder.
Joe Ramaker with Outside Concrete.
Brian Bedord, Commissioner.
Joe Dellwo, Commissioner.
Sam Carlson, Commissioner.
Brian Colesworthy, Teton Planning Office.
Paula Martinson, Choteau County.
Welcome everybody, and we have minutes from October 16th.
I would move to approve those.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. We have a road encroachment from Michael Conan, and it's on 7th Lane Northeast. Well, and it's just for an approach.
7th Lane Northeast.
Yep. It's for a field approach, and Steve has signed it, and it does not need a culvert.
I would move to approve.
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. It brings us to gravel bids. We've got 3. And we're doing, just for the public now, we're doing something kind of different. We're just asking for gravel bids on somebody else's pit that's crushed, and we can just buy it and go haul it. Which we've not done in the past, but we thought we'd give it a whirl. So the first one is from Stevens Custom Crushing and Gravel LLC. And their address is Great Falls. And their bid is on 10,000 tons at $9.75 a ton. 3/4 inch gravel. The PI between 8 and 10. There's no location on it. This may be a learning curve for everybody.
It could
but
be.
We thought it'd be worth a try. Second one is from RSI. And their quote is for 10,000 tons of 3/4 minus with PI stockpiled in the northeast part of the Teton County at a price of $8.15 per ton with a $3,000 mob fee. Additional tonnage if needed. So, thank you, Joe, for the bid.
Yeah, thank you.
Could you repeat?
Which, it was for $8.15 a ton with a $3,000 mobilization fee.
Thank you.
And the third one is from HL Ventures in Fairfield. And there is 10,000 tons of 3/4 minus gravel. Their proposal is $9 per ton. So those are the 3 bids.
Okay.
What's your pleasure, gentlemen?
I would move that we table those until next.
Take it under advisement
Take
till
it
the next
under
meeting?
advisement until next meeting,
Okay.
and then we'll decide on.
I would second that.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
And that'll be on 11/20.
Yep, November 20th. And we have a letter from Tri-County Water District. They are asking us to appoint Brent Feldman to the board. And the letter's from Chris Stevens, he's the chairman of the Tri-County Water District.
I would move to appoint Brent.
Elder?
Okay. Second?
Any further discussion? The position now would be from May 25 till May 2031.
May 25 to May.
What's
2031.
What's his name?
Brent Feldman?
Feldman?
And is Brent an existing member or is he a new member? Do
Yeah,
you know?
he's an existing
Okay.
member. It says the district would like to resubmit Brent Feldman for this
Excellent.
position.
Nope.
So, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. That brings us to the tax deed auction. Now, we did have, I think there was 6 or 7 people showed up this morning, and we did sell one property, and it was the house in the Rose Holt Edition in Dutton. And the minimum on it was 10,000 something, and it brought 13,000.
13,000 even.
Mm-hmm.
And who bought it?
Well, Clint wasn't sure, but he's pretty sure the eventual buyer is gonna be Lee Dahlman.
Okay. Because he had called yesterday.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He confirmed it's Lee Dahlman.
Yeah,
Wyatt was just the purchaser to.
for Lee. Okay, so we'll put it down as Lee Dahlman.
Okay.
And the process now is, we talked to the county attorney, he said now we can go out for sealed bids. So we'll probably get together, well, we might as well do it right here. What do you think the minimums on the other 3 properties? Let's have that discussion. We have the Teton Tavern, the power pole, and then there's a second house in Dutton Mill that has no foundation, the floor's rotted, it's gonna have to be torn down, and it's on 2 lots.
Right, yeah.
I'd like to see us, the lot that's next to the church, has to be torn down with the house on it. I'd like to see us come down to around 7,000 on that,
So 7,000 on the house in Dutton for minimum.
minimum.
Now, that sounds reasonable. And actually, that is a pretty nice lot.
It is a nice lot.
Yeah.
And there's two lots there.
Yeah.
And,
So it'd be buildable and
mhm,
then,
mhm.
Okay, what about the Teton Tavern?
I'd be fine with no minimum on that.
I'm not,
How much is owed on the Teton Tavern?
37,000 on the Teton Tavern, so approximately, and 44,000 on the
On the power
pole.
pole. Yeah.
I'd like
suppose we
to
should
actually
get
see a
something.
minimum. I'd like to see us work around 10,000.
Okay. Yeah, we should realize something out of it, I guess, yeah. I'd be fine with that.
10,000 on that.
Yeah,
And what about the power pole?
Same.
same, yeah.
So is that a motion, Brian?
Yes, I would move that the 7,000 on the lot and 10,000 on each of the old bars. Be
I'll
our
second.
minimums.
I'll
Okay.
second that.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Okay,
So we'll get that in the paper. Can we get the 2 ads before the next meeting?
You'll have to talk to Diane, because she's still in charge of the sales.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right, we'll discuss that with her later this morning then. Okay, that
All right.
brings us to commission reports, and I have a question of our editor.
Yes.
We're going to be interviewing for clerk of court. Our clerk
Yes.
of court, who's done a wonderful job for 26 plus years, is retiring January 1st. And our clerk and recorder brought it to my attention that there was a recent court case that the Acantha went all the way to the Supreme Court on. And
Yeah, I was
so
gonna.
is it your opinion that you should be allowed at the interviews?
Yes, and I was going, I'm sorry, it was on my list of things to call you about, but I didn't,
Yep.
for when those interviews are gonna be held. And, obviously, I'll work with you guys if there is an actual matter of personal privacy that they do need to bring up, we can work with you guys on that to
Okay.
close only that
Yep.
portion of the meeting, and then, of course, your deliberations will be held at a regular commissioners meeting, I suspect. You're gonna do interviews and then make the decision at a commissioners meeting?
We'll do the interviews and they'll give the recommendation to take to a commission meeting.
Okay,
Yep.
perfect.
So, yeah, and I was assuming that you would be
Yes, I'm hopeful
Interesting.
that I was hoping to be able to,
Yeah.
because you've gotten, what, 3 last
Four.
time I checked?
for. Yep, so,
So Melody, another question then, is this a public meeting, so then I would need to
Yes,
take
we need to notice them,
and do the minutes, and it would
Yeah.
not be on minutes.
yeah.
darn. So,
Hopefully you can block them all in like 1 hour increments.
Yeah,
my question is then, do members of the public, do they have the right to come and sit in on it as well?
They would, yes, but again, if a matter of, an actual privacy matter were raised, you would still, as the chairman, have the ability to
Close it
close
just
it
for that portion?
just for that portion.
Okay.
Although, honestly, I think most of what you should be asking about probably doesn't. The only thing I could think of was if a person has a medical situation that's gonna prevent them from being,
or they need an ADA compliant.
or,
something.
yeah, something like that. And it could be a transient, it could be I'm applying for the position right now, but I'm also gonna have a hysterectomy in 2 weeks. So you should know that, but the public doesn't need to know that.
Yeah, okay.
So something like that.
We'll figure
We
it out.
can, yeah, it's, the Choteau School Board, when they interview administrators, at the end of their interview, they say, is there anything of a personal and private nature that you need to tell us before we consider you for this job? And most of the time, people say no, but if they did, that would be the point at which
Close the meeting for a
you
few
would,
minutes.
bring
Okay,
it into closed session and then take care of, get that information in your minds and then come back into regular open session.
okay. Okay, we haven't set a date yet, but as soon as
Okay.
we do, I'll give you a holler and we'll advertise it.
I was hoping I hadn't missed interviews, actually.
No, I was
Crazy as this
real
call
glad
has
that
been.
Paula brought that up because it's,
Well, it's been a long time since we as a county have made an interim appointment.
I think superintendent of schools is the only one I can remember when,
But we didn't have the interview because we only had one applicant.
Right,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, we didn't have any.
What about, didn't we
When
have
we-
an interim justice of the peace once, maybe? And the Meyer guy resigned, did he?
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's been a long time since.
I'm drawing a
we've
blank, it's been
since
quite a
we-
while.
I think I even had, we made arrangements with Conrad, I believe, and then
County
The election
attorney,
just came along and.
that was before your time though.
County attorney was before my time.
Yeah.
I mean, I was alive, but I
Yeah.
wasn't,
I was here.
I wasn't involved.
I was here for that
that
one.
was since 2000.
So
I had
it's
quite a
all-
few
yeah.
applicants for that.
But we will try to have it on a Wednesday or Thursday.
That'd
so
be
we'll
awesome,
work
that'd
with
be
you.
super awesome. You
Yeah,
guys
because
could-
our Mondays are busy too, and so we'll work with you. That's all I have. You guys have anything?
I don't have any.
I don't. Well, actually, they are making some headway on our new building. You
Yes,
can see that it's off the ground. And so
And our
it's-
bridge projects are
starting to look
closing
pretty
down.
good. Yeah.
They'll all be done this fall.
Yeah. Any public comment?
how's the search for a sanitarian going?
We had 2 applications, but we're not sure. I think we're kind of in a holding mode to see how our contract with Van works out. It seems to be working pretty well. Brian's been doing some footwork for him, and I'm not sure that at this point, we haven't really decided if we're gonna interview and hire or just stick with our contract. So that's kind of where we're at on that. We're in a wait and see pattern.
On the gravel bid, I was just curious why you're tabling it. What are you looking for, or what?
Normally, we do that just so we can think about it for a week rather than make a quick decision and
Right.
possibly make the wrong one.
I just wasn't sure if you had questions or about or in particular our bid or anything?
No, we
No,
just,
I don't think so.
No.
we usually
I
table
can
it
answer, that's why.
just so we can think about it and make sure we make the best decision we can for the county.
Sure.
Yep.
This is a new thing we're doing, and okay, we kind of gotta give ourselves time to think about it, and I know that's kind of a blow-off answer, but time to analyze, is this gonna fit into what we wanna do?
Right.
Yep. Any other public comment?
On Joe's gravel bed, did you say northeastern or northwestern?
Northeast corner of this, that's what Steve from the county requested, that be where the gravel be put, so that's why I included it.
Yeah.
So just the mobilization fee that you talked about, would that be the transport of the gravel to that,
That's the transport of our equipment up there to crush it and.
to crush it there?
Yeah.
If you crushed it here and the county just hauled it there would be no
Right,
mobilization fee?
right.
Okay, I didn't
If we
understand that.
crushed it in our pit.
Right, because your pit's here
Yeah,
by Choteau.
right.
Okay,
Any other public comment?
okay, I'm done now, I promise.
Okay, with that, we'll adjourn until November 20th. And thank you for bidding, Joe. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Joe.
Yeah.